Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is a really long video. Hit the like button, subscribe button, drop me in Discord. Let me know what you think about this one. This is an intro for the video. It took me 2 hours to solve it. Some of it just due to silliness and stuff like that, but this is a ridiculous problem. I said it at the top of the other video anyway. This problem is ridiculous. If you're getting this on an interview, people say never give up, but people are just dumb. So I don't know. Sometimes it's okay to give up. If it's not because, they hate you. If they hate you on the interview, they're going to hate you when you're there. So it's, it is what it is, though. I guess the job market is tight. So who am I to judge? But yeah, this is a silly daily problem. This is a silly interview problem, so I do not recommend it. So all that said, feel free to copy an answer from the thing to continue your streak or something. I don't care, right? But if you really want to learn, you could see how I struggled today. But I don't really explain it because it took my entire evening and I need sleep, not gonna lie. But you could watch my contest video from last year. Just search for it. And you'll see it. But it requires 3 things: coordinate compression, segment tree, and sweep line at the same time, and it is ridiculous. But yeah, that's my intro. Thanks for watching, and you could keep on watching. You could watch another video. I don't know, do whatever you like. You're smart. And yeah. You can watch the live part now. Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing Q14, day 14 of the January Leetcode Day Challenge. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, drop me in Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem. I am starting to train again for a 50K, which I am wholly not prepared for. Basically, I have to do a 50K in like maybe 10 days, 11 days. That I signed up for a long time ago, and I am not prepared for, and I have to start running. So I've been just starting to run, and again, I am a little bit tired. Maybe I just need to eat more, but that's another story. So we'll see what today holds, as we have a hard problem, and let's see what's up. Today we have 3454 separate squares too. Okay, so you have a 2D integer array squares. Each square is it's the same as yesterday, right? What is the difference? Squares may overlap. Overlapping squares may be counted only once in this version. So that's different from yesterday. Is everything else the same? I guess everything else looks the same to me, other than the thing. How do I want to think about this? I think we kind of talked about it yesterday a little bit as up solving things. I was hoping I didn't have to, but I guess, well, here we are. Yeah, I think the idea that I probably want to do is just like a sweep line thing, but this is just always such a mess. What would a sweep line look like? So a sweep line would give you, because you're going to sweep on the Y, right? So when you're sweeping, and then okay. I think I got it. It's just very annoying to actually implement. But the idea is going to be just sweep line, and what happens when you see this as a sweep line, right? I'm going to bring up the drawing. This is going to be just annoying to do. So we'll see what happens after I do it. But the explanation, some ideas for now, is just that yeah. So maybe you have some squares, you know, and the squares inside each other, maybe crazy overlaps, right? But if you kind of think about a line that goes from left to right, and then you sweep them, then from the perspective of here, then you know, we just kind of think about them as line segments, right? That means that when we kind of sweep up to here, then now we can insert this segment, right? Say, and then maybe when we sweep up to here, then we insert here. And maybe, you know, and there's no you can maybe say there's no new thing, so maybe we maintain the length, the sum of all the lengths here, and for this one there's no new length, right? So the number of covered lengths is the same, and that is just going to be like a line intersection thing as you sweep in and out. And then now on the out, this goes out, so then this gets eliminated, and then it goes to here. Then now you insert here, right, and so forth. So I think that's basically it. Maybe we just do a sweep line, it should be okay. The only thing that's a little bit, there's a couple of things that are a little bit tricky, or a lot tricky. But I'm trying to think whether I'm lying. Or like, is it as easy to maintain this and the length? Because you have stuff like this where it's overlapping, but then what if you overlap, what if you have a new segment that's like this and overlaps with both of them, which is fine, but then now you have to kind of but then you have to you know, just figure out how to keep track in a way such that, let's say you delete this, then now you have here to here, right? Is this the way to do it? I have to think about it. I mean, this is our way to do it for sure. But I'm not. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sold that this may be definitive. I'm trying to think about a data structure that I can use for maintaining these things. Because you definitely can with a trigger. Is there any other way that I can do? Oh, maybe that doesn't help. I was going to say that I just remember that this is a square. But I don't know that that helps enough. I don't know how. Actually, maybe I'm lying. I am lying. I don't know how I can maintain this in an easy way and get the. I mean, I guess you can also use segment tree, range updates, range update point. No, range update, range sum. Are they serious? I mean, I'm happy to do, well, actually, I wouldn't say that far. I don't know if I'm happy to do it, but I am able to do it. But that's just like a ridiculous thing to need to do on a daily problem. I mean, I'm trying to think whether the alternative for it. But what I'm thinking about, in case you're wondering, and maybe you could even like fast forward ahead to see what I decide on, is using a segment tree that is with a range update and range sum, or just total sum really, but and I don't want to go over. Does that work? Total non-zero index. And then there's this thing of, because it's not as, because even that is not straightforward either. The reason why I'm thinking so hard about it, the reason why that is hard is also because you have to do what's it called? You have to do coordinate compression, and then do the math on the coordinate compression, and that is also not so great. Yeah, I mean, maybe I just have to do it, but but it's just so hard to. I mean, it actually isn't that hard for me to implement it, but what I mean is that it's so hard for me to explain to the beginners. This is a ridiculous problem. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna cheat a little bit and see what I did in the past. I don't remember this one. Apparently the past wasn't that long ago. That was actually, well, that was almost a year ago. So maybe I lied about not that long ago. So I did use segment. Okay, so I think fine. I'll do it that way. With coordinate compression and everything. Okay. I'm so tired, and this is so long to explain. Because this is not even like a standard segment tree problem. I mean, it is, and it is not. So it is not great. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Because you have to, it's actually even you have to modify the segment tree heavily, which is fine, and you also have to do a coordinate compression, which is also fine, I suppose. And then you have to do a sweep line, which is also fine. There are a lot of fine things, but this is just so. Why Leetcode? Who is learning from this? Ooh, you didn't even do a normal segment tree one. Okay, fine. But yeah, I think I've said everything I want to do. So first we want to coordinate compression. and then we want a segment tree. But it's not an easy one either. It's one with range updates. You have non-even or non-uniform sum over the range, which is over the entire range. And then maybe that's it, I guess. Oh yeah, and then sweep line based on that. This is silly. Okay, so I don't know how much detail I'm gonna go into. I'm not gonna lie, this is a ridiculous problem. You probably, I mean, if you see it on interview, I don't know. Honestly, probably just get up and leave. It's fine. They didn't want you anyway. Why would they ask you this of you? I know that some people, and every time I say that, I mean, it's half joke anyway. Like people want, you know, like whatever. Someone always comments that like, if you're already spending all your time there, why don't you go? It's like, well, look, you would not. There's a lot of reasons too, right? Like, if they're giving you this problem, I mean, maybe they miscalibrated, I guess, but they probably just don't want you. And even they do, you know, there's a lot of dysfunction in the system, I would say, as dysfunction as Leetcode would be. So I don't know. So I think that's my advice for this. And yeah, if I'm not doing the video, I probably would have just turned this off. So yeah, okay. So yeah, corner compression. So right, what is this? X Y. Oops. So maybe like X. Alright, so we want to do equal X index maybe. Yeah, and all this code just to do corner compression, though I guess you probably could do this in a smaller way. Okay, so that's corner compression. And then now we do it again. How do you want to set up the fence? As we said, okay, so each of this, the starting is going to be based on Y. So maybe Y, type 1 for the beginning, and then oh yeah, left and right? So left is going to be X and X plus L, except for we don't want these, we want, oops, we want the compressed version of it, right? We also then want the -1 version, right? Sometimes I write like this. I'm going to change it actually. I don't like. I'm just running it so that am I returning in here? Okay. Yeah, actually, I don't like to. I haven't written it like this in a while, so I do like to. Do something like this instead. So then now the sorting issue doesn't matter as much, and the tie breaking issue. Okay, right. What else? Oh, segment tree. This one I usually just have a temp. I mean, we're gonna have to modify a lot anyway. But let me find my template. Okay, maybe something like this. So this is standard. I have to look to see what this does, because I don't know what there are a lot of variations, and we have to make changes anyway. Because I don't know that one that's exactly this. At least not. You know, maybe I probably did it similar last time. I will count non-zeros, but that's not. No, it's fine. Maybe that's what this code is doing. I don't have no idea what this code is doing. There's so many variations. Oh, I see. I do need to. Okay, so I don't know why they don't spell it out. Okay, so I have a count and you have lazy. Right, we also want a weight. Yeah, we need a weight here. So the weight is just the sum of the things. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewrite it anyway, so it's fine. Okay, if there's one element, then we just set it to this, and then the count is equal to 1. Yeah, no, these are always zeros. We'll increment later. Yeah, okay, fine. So we build, and then we recursively go up. So this is the merge left and right, right? Okay. So the weight. No, the weight is static, so it's just the sum of the range. The count doesn't make sense either, though, right? What am I trying to hold here on my segment tree? So each cell contained the length and the count, which is what I want, right? That's what I have away. How do you merge? So you have two things. But it's not the sum of the count. That's the part I don't get. I guess it's just the min. No. Okay, so what does increment mean? Increment means a range of 1. The count doesn't matter as long as it's non-zero. Okay, so that means that. Sorry, I'm not being articulate. This needs my actual problem solving. I can't I can do this and whatever at the same time. If you prefer, you can skip ahead a little bit. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm trying to work out how to write the segment tree. Okay, so wait. Then would be the. Okay, so. Maybe something like self.wait I is equal to 0. Yeah, I guess the self.count. I always forget whether this matters, and maybe it doesn't. I set this is equal to 0, and then now if left, right? So if count of I do is greater than 0, there's only the bottom one. Is it true that only the bottom one matters? Yeah, it should be okay, right? I think. I hope so. I think it propagates correctly, right? How does this range update work? Add your so would we want the min or the max? How did I not know this? What did I do last time? Maybe I did it slightly differently last time on the thing. Maybe I do a segment tree in a different way. This would be very hard to do. Because how can you do the range update correctly? Oh well, we'll just have to figure it out for now. I don't know. I don't know if this is right, by the way. It may be that this should be the min of the two. I don't know. We'll have to see. Do we even use pull anywhere? We do. We push. Okay, whatever. Apply. I mean, this will always be 1. this is just standard. This is standard-ish. Something's not right. I guess this could be -1 actually. So if it goes from 1 to 0, then solve that way. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if this is right, but for t and events dot keys, we have st for segment tree. We want the weights, so the weights actually would be the delta. Actually, I don't need the ones on y's. I think the ones on y's are kind of unnecessary, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. I just kind of did it because I was doing it. Something like that. And now we want to say for this is for y, for t, for type is dot n or left right. With a range add. I guess that's it really. Something like that. I guess this is one indexed. Usually I do it in 0 index. Why did I do 1 index? And then Actually, I don't know what half is. That's funny. I don't know what half is. Do I have to run it twice? I guess I just store it or something, right? That's funny. I hate you. Okay, fine. Let's just play with this for now. Where was it again? Two, 3. That looks right, but it's not 2. Maybe it is 0, 1, and then 2, 3. Okay. Do I store something to it? Deltas? Maybe it's off by 1. Well, no, I'm guessing first cell. Oh, I see. So this should be -1. Okay, still not. This is 0, 0, right? Why is this? I don't get it. Oh, it's this thing. Okay. Maybe. 4. Oh, wait, is this is an index. It's not the same index as this. Oh, this is wonky. That's right. I messed up. It should be like a. How do I set it then? Actually, this is wrong for sure, but what is the base case that we can set? Where's the pi? problem is that I don't think this is the way I'm setting up the segment tree is correct. Maybe it is. Or well. So bad. Am I doing this wrong? The view is right, the setup, but I'm not doing the segment tree correctly, I don't think. One thing I did forget, I think, is that this should be unique. So I messed up here actually. I don't know that I mean, I don't know if that changes anything. So I'm struggling with the segment tree. Okay, I think I want something. Maybe I just need a third thing. I think I try to fit 3 things into 2 things, and that's why. Yeah. Let's pop the build. We do this. We pull, and the pull. I don't know what count would do. I still don't. Well, okay. Okay. So let's say I have this. Okay. I don't know if that's the right terminology anyway, but okay. And when you pull, right? None of this matters actually. Count. And actually weight should be 0 then. Okay, and then now on the apply, I times sub dot children. That's why I have it. That makes sense. If we add and if we subtract, this isn't quite right anymore. This is if it was previously 0. Alright, I mean at least it's printing something. Okay, I mean, stop airing out. I think this makes more sense though. I still don't know if it's right, frankly. This is I mean, it's definitely wrong, but because it should not be 0, but I didn't do a lot of the math, so maybe that's why. On the height. Right, but this should be some stuff. Oh, why actually? I was hoping it would get non-0. This is right though, but so we add this, and this should have been non-0. Right? This is 0, 0. It adds only one thing. It goes to the left. That's not. Okay, I mean that's fine, but why is it not pulling up? Okay, setting 4 is equal to 1. That definitely should have happened somewhere. Remember doing the count? Oh, wow, this is dumb. I mean, it does something. This is the right area at least. This is 2. This is 4. I mean, the area is right. But I think that's just by luck. Because this weight is not, yeah, I mean, it's definitely by luck, but and the geometry, the symmetry of the examples, the reason is because we need to get the height for this. And yeah, and this is just okay. So then you have negative infinity. This should be before actually. Okay. That's probably too much. Get weight should be 0 though in the beginning, right? Oh, I just don't update, that's why I'm dumb. I was like, I'm good. Okay, so this is back. I'm gonna go sleep early and I'm gonna do a damn problem for an hour. Yeah, I mean, I think this is now we just set up for a binary search, right? Maybe so partial data band, so at y so at this. I mean, it's y, but maybe last y. Last y, y. And this is, of course, very prone to making mistakes. So y'all have to forgive me. Okay, so partials should have like a big number, and then also let me get rid of some of these other prints for now. Okay, so let's see, we'll wait anyway, which makes sense. Then it goes to 01. Oh, I don't want this. I mean, I do, but I also want total. And now this is 1, 1, 1, 2, which is true. This is 1. That means that we binary search for here. Then we get the this is last y. This is y. So we just get the y. So we binary search for Yeah, I mean, we could just binary search on this actually. I think this is fine. Yeah. What's it? 1G9 again. Let's do 50. Okay, do I have a total? Okay, there's a total. But yeah, after the last set, everything will be 0 anyway. So then now we're binary searching on this. You can also do, in theory, you can also do this in a way such that you get the math for the next step if you know the sum. So you could kind of do this twice, but I think binary search is slightly faster, probably. So yeah. Okay. So then now we do partials dot bisect math on the mid. Okay. Okay, so then now go now this is on the total, so actually that means that we actually want to search on the y. So I'm going to search on y. This is the rate. No, I think this is fine. Do I even need last y? I don't think so. No, we search on it correctly. Oh yeah, I mean, that's fine. I just wanted to print partials, that's why. Okay, so then now we want to binary search for mid. Mid is the point, so then we get the area. we also should just wrap this up. Is y the new point? At point 1. No, this is last y. And this is y. Tell me why. Okay. Okay, so then now when it does a binary search, it will be over. Okay. Okay, then now we want to get the area, right? The area is just going to be partials of index of 1, right? And then the partial of the area is just equal to mid minus index of, just write this, last y no, maybe not total, but okay, so then now I have this. So mid times last y is the height, and times this by the width. So then add this to the prefix. It's going to be a new area. If area times 2 is greater than total, then we'll make it shorter. So we want to say y is equal to mid. Alright, that's basically it. And oh, and I have the return, of course. Oof. Did I mess something up? Probably, but if it gets way too big, I mean, that's all right. So it knows that it is, huh? Some math is wrong. With 1.8 should binary search here. Oh, there is something wrong then. From 0, 1, 0 is the last y. No, that's right. At 1.8 the area is 1, so then why is it trying a smaller number next? It should be trying a bigger number. Do I not know how to binary search? Is that where we are at nowadays? Which is possible. But no, this means that it should be bigger. This means that it should be bigger, right? Because we look, no, this is smaller because it's looking at 1. Oh, this is exactly half. So we should get smaller. Actually, that's true. Yeah, no, this is right. But then this math is just wrong. Because this is partial, so that should have been just 0.93 or whatever. So why is that? What is my partial? Again, so 0.93 it goes to here. This prefix sum is wrong. This should be 0. This way, this just feels wrong though. Oh well, I mean, it doesn't matter if it feels wrong if it's giving me the right answer. Okay, well I'm gonna YOLO submit because I've been working on this for an hour and it is late, but I'm not very confident. May even time out. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. That's not close though. And that's also test case 3. Why does that take so long to run? Okay, let's see. I assume they overlap. I guess the 005 thing is probably the issue. But what am I doing wrong with this? I think that's maybe, well, I mean, this is why I'm wrong, but from 0. Oh, I am dumb because I forgot. I forgot I don't need this, but I forgot that I did it. So the height was doing it incorrectly. Well, the height works for the input, the example input, because everything is corner compressed already, coincidentally. So yeah, whoops. Okay, let's see again. All right, now everything's wrong. But that may be because I changed this to whatever. Right. Yep, okay. That's funny though. That's what happens when you put random stuff without thinking about it. For me, cornered compression. Please, Larry needs sleep. Oh no. I mean, we're getting close. Is this a rounding error or a real error? I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at partials. 26.8. Let's just print this out. So the total is 28. So we want 14. I mean, according to this, that's basically what we solved for, but the expected is a little bit different. Why is that? I mean, maybe that my sig tree is just really wrong, because who knows how this works. But this is total of 5. So to get 14, 26.8 sounds about right. If this was true, but it may not be. Because oh no, this is 27. So this is 24 to 29. Right. 24 to 29 should have 5, right? And I guess it does. And then 20. Okay, so this looks right. Am I misunderstanding something? That would be funny if I misread the problem the entire time. But is this 28? Is 28 right? They overlap a little bit, maybe. Need someone to draw this out for me. I mean 9 plus 25, so it definitely overlaps. But I don't. I mean, that's 1/7, is it? But what am I overlapping with? What am I doing? I guess I just have to draw it out. I was hoping I would. Why would you put this on the thing, on the daily? Right. Okay, so this is 18, 23, 24, and this is 29, right? And 16. To 19 on 27 to so at 27, this should not be a 5. I think that's the no, but it only starts at 27. It almost doesn't matter if the okay, the sum of the area is wrong then maybe it's not 28, because if it's 28 it should not. Okay, fine. Let's see then. Let's finish 16, 27. 3 is going to be 1927, and going up it's going to be 1630. Right, then what is the overlap? 1827 to 1927, so that's one width, and then the height is going to be 2. So the overlap is 2. You have 25 plus 9 minus 2, so it's 32, but I have 28. I mean, there you have it, right? So if it's 16, then that makes sense. Okay, well, sanity checks. Okay, so then why am I getting it wrong? Well, at 27, this should not be 5, this should be 7, so that's just wrong. So it is the segment tree's fault. Which I knew that I was not confident about this one on the segment tree. Oh, shoot, sorry. Green chat, push it down, do the math, and pull. Segment trees are also really hard to debug. This is really hard to visualize. Let's start with this. The 1, 2, 0, 1. The annoying thing is that this isn't even that interesting of a problem. I think that's like my biggest annoyance. Why? Range at 0, 1. I think this apply. Okay. That makes sense. And this makes sense. But it's just not merging correctly, which is actually not surprising. Wait, is it? This doesn't make sense. What is this for? If this happens before, and this should be where the here is, and this is afterwards, and this is happening after. I see. So that means that somebody's subtracting, but not by enough. But that doesn't even make sense if the adding doesn't get pulled. Some pull should have happened. What's the pull? I think I didn't handle the pull correctly. Because the pull happens after the push, so we do, but then the pull. Children is fine. Wait, maybe it's fine. I don't know. What is This isn't right, I don't think. This should be 7. And that's probably why. What am I missing on the point? I'm missing a concept one. That's why like I was never really that confident about this part this of the sig tree. But today I am missing a concept that I think I mean I when I was more practiced maybe I would have gotten it. Maybe I just don't know how. It's ridiculous. I could also use the node because I think the reason why I do all these complicated things is because I was using path. I keep saying coordinate compression. I could also just use like I could also use whatchamacallit, an infinite segment tree or whatever it's called. But Trying to think what's another way of doing it. Maybe I could just count to zeros. Is it easy to count to zeros? Alright, let's just reset real quick. Let's add something like this. Right. Push, don't change. None of this should change, so we just pull. And it is fine. So basically, okay. Whatever. So now, okay. So it's only from one side. Then we only give them one side. Oh no, I think maybe I meant to do this, but then I just got confused. Well, we'll see if it works before I say that, but... Oh, oops. I'm curious what past Larry did. I mean, I am very rusty with segment trees, haven't done one in a while, but still. No, everything is just 0. So it's only from the left side, it was only from the right side, and the rate just kind of... Have to do anything else? Oh, it's not the count. We already said that we don't want this. This should be... yeah, too lazy. Right, Fman. I mean, otherwise it would just never make sense, I guess. Nope. Pull. I was set rate to 0, non-zero, maybe not. No, this is wrong. like this. We need to set init that somewhere. I mean, okay, a different answer. I don't know if it's better than nothing, but it is something. Why do I always have 0.5 somewhere? Okay, why do I have 2.5? Okay, so this is my thing. No, the weight is just not heavy enough or whatever. Did I mess anything up? Oh, maybe. I don't know if that's the only thing, but it's our thing for sure. Okay, well, we fixed something. That's good. What's this one? Is this one? 1.5. Why is it 1.5? It's the total area. Yeah, no, this should have been. I don't know. I'm ready to give up almost. I mean, it's just a time thing. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like I'm been kind of just rushing it for the last hour because there's nothing interesting about this problem, and that's what pisses me off. It's just I don't know. What? Did I mess this up? Is it this? Nope. Is this right? Looks okay. Oh, that was already. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of ready to give up. Not like in many, like I've done this problem before. I don't know why I'm like struggling so much on the sec tree part. Are you serious? Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean I changed the definition a little bit, and I didn't really analyze all the stuff. But I thought it should still work. Why is it not pulling up? don't get it. I mean, I don't know if this is right, but I'm just gonna YOLO submit. Really thought I would be done like an hour ago. Okay, well, I hate you too. I don't know if this is a position thing though, so we'll see. We'll change the things a little bit. What I mean by that is that yeah, it may just be, even though this is more position, or like it looks like a position thing, but it's because this thing isn't accurate enough somewhere, or just incorrect somewhere. Why do I still have some other print statement that I left in actually, so it would have been very sad anyway. Trying to find it and delete it. Oh, I think I know what it is. This one, right? That was my partial. What is this number? Oh, that's the total. So it thinks that I don't want to debug this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give up a little bit. I'm not even giving up that hard. I'm just trying to see what I did last time. Segment tree. Oh, I did the compression inside. Wow, I mean, I don't know if I could just plug and play though, but what is delta? Delta is fine, but all right, let's see if I can just plug and play. I don't know. I mean, probably not like that, but why? Leetcode, why did you mess up my copy and paste? Like, just give it to me like this one. Okay, let's just give it this one. I have to look at count and total. Okay, let's see if this works first, and then we'll hear about what's that called? Gateway is called query. And we'll worry about understanding it. I don't know. I mean, the way that I did it last time looks so much cleaner, obviously. So I'm a little bit confused now, but no range add. What's it called? Update range. So I'm curious how I did it last time. Well, memory exceeded apparently. Does this even work? No, I mean, I didn't. Oh, I guess I don't need to do it this way. Oh, I don't need to do this yet. Wait, how did I do it last time? Wait, I did do it. Oh no, I didn't dedupe anything. It's kind of okay. Oh, it's our memory because I assume certain things and I don't anymore about the thing. Maybe, hopefully. Now I'm just like cheating. Oh, I don't know how to sort. Why? I just did it twice, but what is making me? Does this even work? Like if I just copy and paste this? I'm curious. Yeah, I guess so. So it doesn't run out of memory. So what was making it run out of memory now? I just have no skills today. Like where is it memory limiting? I don't really do anything. I do this, I guess. And I do that here too. So I don't know. What? Like is it this? What can I possibly do to give memory? Limited. Like everything else is this. I wouldn't say it's the same, but it's doesn't do anything. Okay, so it's something here. On update range probably, I suppose. Oh, because of the -1, so it's no longer matching. I think. Okay, maybe that's why. Hopefully that's why. Okay. It's still wrong though. Huh, has the same position thing. Does my old code work? No, my old code works, right? Because we just saw it. Like we just ran it. So that's weird. So maybe my seg twin tree did work, but I'm doing something really funky. With this maybe? Because that's definitely different with the partial. It's either that or this setup. But this setup is correct for 750 of them. So am I? Oh, is it like you want E9? Is that why? Maybe. That doesn't change anything, right? Oh well, yeah. Now it doesn't converge in time. That doesn't make sense anyway. But yeah, I mean, definitely tries it. What? Why is this so wrong? I guess I should just do it twice like I did last time. I was hoping to save time, so okay, fine. Right, so maybe we do something like this. I mean, I'm not really looking, but I mean, it's all in the head anyway by now, right? So. Huh? Did I have a thing? Oh no, there it is. But I did somehow mess that up. I don't know anymore, friends. I thought I could do my. I mean, maybe. It's too late. I need to go to bed. If you really want to watch an explanation video and you're still somehow here at the very end instead of watching it, just watch the video that where I solved it from February. I'll send a link. I'll put a link below somewhere. But so then now if current is greater than total or plus delta is greater than total divided by 2, then what do? Then we just do the math from here, which is dy is equal to, wait, what? Okay, so otherwise, but okay, so then that means that we need just total is the smaller one. Well, no, but by definition, current is smaller than total. So then now you needed is something like this, and then the height. So it's going to be return last y plus st query times okay, last y, so some new y minus this times this is equal to needed. So it's needed divided by this, and then add last y. Okay. I hate you. Make sure that this is right first. Okay, so that's right, that's right. Wait, is it? Yeah, okay. Okay, so that part is right. Then why is this other part wrong? No. I mean, I just divided by 2 somewhere. Okay. I mean, we even got this one, but somehow we missed this one. Why? So 2, right? this is exactly, that's fine, right? So the need is 0 and then last y, right? So what's last y? Last y is 2, I guess. That's a Dumbo mistake, but I guess these are all integers actually. I'm kind of going nuts. I mean, maybe not. No, total is integer. But yeah, I mean, we had, I don't know, I guess the binary search thing just doesn't work, or at least I didn't do the math right on it. I'm gonna spend, I mean, this video is already 2 hours. I am gonna spend like a couple minutes trying to understand my thing. Why did what I wrote, actually no, what I wrote worked, but the binary search was wrong somehow, which I'm actually surprised about, because we put this in and it was the same thing, right? Maybe that's what I should have done. Let's see. Because I don't want to lie to myself, but because this took me a long time to figure out, even though the sec tree. No, it wasn't this one. I mean, it was, but I think I fixed some other stuff. How did I? That got it working, and then I got wrong answer for whatever reason, right? Now let's call it query. Let's call it what's the name? Update range. Oh man. Yeah, I changed how I handle the coordinate compression, so it's not quite 1-to-1. Yeah. Just do it again, I suppose. That part is the easy part, or at least we already done it. And it's just doing it again. Yeah, it's a little awkward though. I don't. What? That's not possible, is it? I hate coding. How can this be true if it wasn't previously true? And because if this is 0, then delta would be 0. That means that if this is true, then it was previously true. That doesn't make sense. What? How? How is that possible? I am stumped. Yeah, I don't know anymore. That's why. So it wasn't a thing, but okay. Okay. Now we're still very wrong, so we're still gonna be very sad. I thought we had this. We definitely had Q4. I just thought Q5 was on, and this is like off by a lot, so there's just some other things going on. That I don't know. This way. Oh my God. $32 is the sum. Just something like really wrong, the total calculation. I don't even know if that's right, but maybe the math is just wrong. Why not update last? Why needed? Why is it returning? Like, why is it just returning the actual area sum and not the y? Huh? Oh, I see. I forgot. Copy and paste error. All right. Wow. So okay. So that means that my seg tree was actually ultimately okay, even though it looks funky. Maybe and maybe it times out. Who knows? Because I do so much crazy stuff. But at least correctness, like, you know, I don't know why these things just pops up anywhere they want. Such an unwelcome guest. But okay. Yeah, I mean, this part I understand because I wrote this part today. I just thought that maybe this was wrong, but now that we realize that apparently it's the binary search, I'm actually surprised. That it shouldn't make sense. Maybe there's some dedupe things that I don't know about. Like, why would this? Also, I forgot to remove this print statement, but still. What did I do? But I do want to understand the segment tree from last time, though. So, okay. So what am I doing here? Because basically these are the. Okay, it handles this. Fine. All right. Okay, so I did do the sparse segment tree. Oh, wow. How come today I didn't think of this? Basically just saying how many nodes are in this range. Maybe I just need to review segment tree. I haven't done segment tree in a little bit. Okay, and this is what I was trying to get to, kind of, but by using, and I guess I did because it ultimately worked with count and children and all these things. But this is so much more elegant, and I didn't know how to get the sum of the things, and instead I did this thing with delta and weights, and that was just way too confusing. Past Larry was very good on this one, actually, on the segment tree part, and I'm not that surprised because I think that during that time span I was just doing a lot of segment trees, not for any particular reasons, by the way. I don't really go out of my way to practice any particular topics anymore, but just probably because Leetcode gave a lot of segment tree problems during that span. So I was able to see this. This is a really beautiful idea that today I didn't get, and everything else is standardish. I mean, I guess this is maybe depending how you want to write it. That's beautiful. That it is, and I don't know. I mean, because I did the binary search as an optimization because I didn't want to do two sliding things, but I guess it works, and I couldn't get the binary search to work. I think the binary search should make sense. I just don't get it. Prefix sum, weight is the thing. Yeah, maybe there's just some like weird thing that I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this video is kind of trash, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna call it a night because I'm really tired. But I do have another video on this, right? The contest video. I probably made an effort to explain it a little bit better. And that segment tree is way easier to explain anyway than the one that I had today. So definitely my apologies if after watching 2 hours I'm telling you to watch the other video, but I think it'll probably be more, you know, and I probably was less tired. So yeah, definitely less tired actually, now that I remember, because February last year I got injured and I couldn't really walk, so I wasn't exercising. So in a weird way that was probably, you know. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.